This session is all about improving our first touch and our close control. To begin with, we set up with a square using 4 cones, and each of the cones are 3 paces apart. When we send the ball in the air, we're looking to bring the ball down and keep control of it inside the square. To begin with, we're just looking to flick the ball up in front of us, above waist height, and then bring the ball down. And practice bringing that ball down using either foot. Do 10 reps with each foot and feel those improvements come along. For the next part of the drill, we're going to be using all sides of both feet in order to bring the ball down and control it when the ball's dropping out of the air. So we're going to be using the inside of our foot, the top of our foot, and the outside of our foot to bring the ball down. Now, if you don't immediately kill the ball with your control, don't worry about it. Firstly, with time you will improve, but secondly, what you want to do is react to the ball. So if you're trying to bring the ball down and it bounces off you a little or comes away from you, react to that next ball so you can get to it before a defender or another player on the pitch. So if you can't flick the ball up, that's fine. You can use your hands to throw it up to practice, and we want to throw the ball above head height. So to begin with, we're going to throw the ball above head height, and then we're going to use the inside of our foot to control it. Then we're going to do it again, we're going to use the top of our foot, and then we're going to do it again, we're going to use the outside of our foot. You're not going to get it perfect every time, but keep practicing with all sides of your feet, and then change to your left foot. Use your left foot more if that's your weaker side, because you're going to have to learn how to control the ball. You're not always going to have time or have a perfect situation where you're always going to be able to use your favourite foot or the most favourite part of your foot to control the ball. So practice all 6 sides and perfect that touch. Send the ball into the air, and then we're going to control and dribble the ball away in one movement as it comes back to us. So we need to add a cone at either end of the square, 4 paces away from the square. If you haven't got the room, just the one end will be fine, and then you can turn the other way to use your left foot. So we start with the right. Send the ball in the air. close control, take the ball in one movement, and then we go with our left. Common mistakes, particularly using our weaker foot here, is not watching the ball onto our foot as we look to control it. You're going to find you miss the ball or it bounces up in front of you and catches your leg. Remember, always keep your eye on the ball and take that ball as smoothly as you can into your stride to dribble neatly around the cone before coming back. In the final drill, we're going to be using our thigh to control the ball before we then dribble the ball away in one movement. Now the easy mistake here is after you've controlled the ball with your thigh that you don't get your leg out of the way in time, or that you bring it back too soon and then ricochet the ball away. So learn to time the movements after you've controlled the ball with your thigh. We use our right foot and then we switch over and we use our left foot. Keep practicing those movements and remember to burst away with that acceleration when you dribble. To make this session easier for yourself, make the square bigger and don't send the ball as high. Over time you'll find those improvements where you will be able to shrink the square back down again and keep close control of the ball in a small area. To make it harder, make the square smaller. Can you do it in a 2x2 pace square? Can you add somebody on the outside who might be able to steal the ball if you have a loose touch and it goes towards the edge of the square? Set yourself a challenge. If it's safe to do so, kick the ball as high as you can in the air and use whatever part of your foot that you feel comfortable with in bringing the ball down in perfect control. Have fun.